They never wanted us to read this book, a banned ancient text buried by centuries of silence, locked away from the public and dismissed as heresy, because what it reveals might shake the very foundation of everything we've been taught about who we are and where we come from. This text, older than the Gospels and deliberately erased from mainstream history, speaks not just of angels and demons, but of a forbidden origin story, one that paints the creation of mankind not as divine perfection, but as a catastrophic accident, a cosmic war between celestial beings that spilled over onto Earth. It was once revered by early Jewish and Christian mystics before being labeled dangerous, its teachings condemned by the Council of Laodicea in 363 AD, and its very existence nearly wiped from religious canon. Within its fragmented pages lies the story of watchers, not gods, not men, but beings who descended from the heavens and took human wives, teaching them forbidden knowledge, how to make weapons, use magic, even manipulate life itself. According to the text, their offspring, the Nephilim, were giants, abominations of nature, whose actions led to a flood not sent just by divine wrath, but as an emergency reset button for Earth's corrupted blueprint. It wasn't Noah's righteousness alone that saved humanity, but his untouched bloodline, untainted by these celestial experiments. Hidden in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church for centuries, this book, commonly referred to now as the Book of Enoch, was rediscovered in the 18th century, long after it had vanished from European theology, and its content was so radical that even modern scholars hesitate to fully accept its implications. It doesn't just contradict the official Genesis narrative, it rewrites it. Enoch, the man said to have walked with God, did not die, he was taken, but taken where? According to this banned text, Enoch was shown the mechanisms of the universe, star systems, time cycles, the prison where angels were locked beneath mountains, and even glimpses of future judgment. He became the scribe of secrets, the only human allowed to witness the divine architecture, and it was all written down, then buried. One of the most chilling claims is that some of the Watchers were never imprisoned, and their teachings still influence humanity in hidden ways, from astrology to metallurgy, war strategy to sorcery. Could these beings still walk among us, not as monsters, but as unseen forces shaping ideologies, whispering behind curtains of power? The Book of Enoch hints that mankind's fall wasn't a bite from a fruit. It was exposure to knowledge not meant for us, knowledge that made us question, defy, and evolve. And in doing so, we became unpredictable, uncontrollable. Ancient Sumerian tablets tell similar stories of sky gods and hybrid beings. So do Hindu Vedas and Mayan codices. Why do these myths echo the same theme of forbidden unions and celestial conflict? Why does every civilization speak of beings who came from the stars and gifted man with fire, metal, and mathematics? The Book of Enoch is not alone, it's just the one they tried hardest to erase. Its banishment wasn't about heresy, it was about control. Because if humans realized that our true origin wasn't an obedient creation, but the byproduct of a rebellion among the stars, then questions would follow, dangerous ones. What if free will wasn't granted but stolen? What if our evolution wasn't natural but accelerated? What if salvation wasn't about redemption, but about remembering who tampered with our DNA? The book even warns of a return, a time when the Watchers will rise again, when the earth will tremble and men will beg the mountains to fall on them. It speaks of signs in the heavens, of forgotten symbols etched into the landscape, and of a great unveiling, one that many believe is already underway. When Enoch was taken, he was told not to reveal everything. Some secrets were too powerful, too corrupting, and yet here we are, with fragments in our hands, piecing together what may be the greatest cover-up in human history. While modern science scans the stars for alien life, the Book of Enoch tells us they've already been here, they never left, and their fingerprints are all over our myths, our monuments, even our minds. The reason this book was banned isn't just because it contradicts the Bible, it's because it offers an alternative origin story, one where mankind is neither wholly divine nor purely biological, but something in between, something engineered, monitored, and manipulated. If true, it means every war, every religion, every power structure has been built on a foundation of deliberate omission. The Book of Enoch doesn't just whisper these secrets, it screams them. And now that it has resurfaced, the question is no longer whether we believe it, but whether we're prepared for what happens if it's right.